Hey YouTube, another Monday, another Mad Men review. So let's get into it because I am hungry right now. And I want to do this really quick because I don't really have that much to say about it. It was kind of a underwhelming-ish kind of episode for me. Maybe because I was a little bit confused. But first, let's reiterate how much I hate Don Draper. It just keeps going. It just keeps going this season, and I keep hoping that Matthew Weiner is going to write something where I feel a little bit sympathetic towards him. Because honestly, up to last season, I really was kind of wanting to root for him, but he was so easy to hate that I found it so hard to. And this season, there's just no sympathy coming my way. Now, what I want to talk about, specifically what ended up happening at the end of the episode where Stanley Cooper Draper Price merged with the other advertising agency to get a Chevy deal. I was a little confused by that, and I don't know how I would feel about that if I worked at either agency. However, I guess it's what they felt like they had to do in order to get the account and, I guess, increase their profile or whatever. 20% battery. I have to get this done. Okay, so, Don was forced to go to dinner with the Jaguar guy who he hates. And, Don was incredibly rude to him. I mean, the guy is an asshole, clearly. However, Don just basically said, "We don't need your business anymore," not knowing that Sterling had, at the same time, been talking to the Chevy people. Yay for Sterling for being a go-getter. I mean, we've, watched previous seasons where he only had Lucky Strike and didn't really contribute much to the agency, but, good on him for having the chutzpah to try to find some connects through his stewardess chick. But anyway, what I was saying was that Don Draper really was being so selfish in, just his feelings about this Jaguar guy, not knowing that I guess the stock for the company was going to increase. I kind of didn't really get that part either. And not knowing that Sterling was working on another big account. So basically, he, because of how he felt personally, decided that his feelings were more important than all of the employees at the agency. And that's another reason why I hate him. He just doesn't think of anybody but himself. Luckily, he was lucky, and Sterling did have the Chevy guy on the hook. And they're probably not going to lose their stock options or whatever that is. Again, I was kind of confused. But it was funny to me because the surgeon whose wife he's banging that lives in their building, he quit being a surgeon because I guess, I don't know what happened. It seemed like he was going to do like a heart transplant, and I guess both of the people, the donor and the person who needed, died. So he quit, I guess, before he could be fired. I didn't really get that, but what pissed me off was the surgeon guy, who is really nice and really likable and stuff. He said, some people just have luck, and then Don is like, well, it's based on your choices or whatever. It's like, no, dude, you're lucky as hell because, let's say that Sterling did go to the dinner with Jaguar. They probably would have saved the account. However, I don't think Don could have contained himself really. So even if Sterling was there, it probably would have ended up the same where this is just not working out for me today. The phone cut off. And I forgot what I was saying. But basically what I'm just saying is that Don is a selfish asshole, and I don't like him. I'm trying to think of what else happened. I know that a big thing that kind of got me kind of emotional, and I totally felt her because I love Joan, and so her outburst to Don, where it's like, "Oh, I had to deal with him. How come you can't?" Which is exactly what I'm saying. Why can't he put his little personal feelings aside to, help all the employees at the agency? I mean, before they got Jaguar, they were, almost out of business. So I don't know. I just think that he was a grade A hole for that. And so when Joan kind of put him in place, or kind of voiced her opinions, I was totally with her. When Pete voiced his opinion, he was pissed, and he was saying to Don, like, you're just Tarzan, you swing from vine to vine. And he was really trying to get into him about being so selfish, but because Sterling came in with the announcement about Chevy, it was all good. But I think that Don Draper really needs that reality check, and he's not changing. He's just the same old Don. I can't really think of other things that happened. I mean, I know that there was some issue with Peggy. So that's it, because these two teen boys are like probably gonna smoke some weed over here, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. There was stuff with Peggy and Abe. I guess they bought a place on the West End. I wasn't really too clear about that, but she hates it. Megan is getting more popular by the minute. Her mom was in town, and that was funny when she had to go to dinner with the Jaguar guy and his wife, and she kept calling her a fucking idiot in French. That was fun. And I think that's it. I wonder what they're doing. It looks like he's putting something into I think he's putting alcohol in there. Fucking kids.